Hi friends, welcome back. This is DNREDDi from Hyderabad. In previous tutorial, we have seen interview questions from 116 to 135. Most of them are related to the table view. We see the practical explanation for the same. I have just created a single view application. This is my one view controller. Let me drag and drop a table view. Table view contains the table view cells as we said. I'm just drag and dropping one table view cell and setting delegate. Table view, you are going to be controlled by this view controller. Okay, and for the cell we need to have the identifier. I'll tell you why we need identifier. Let's say I'm writing user cell. You can have any name. It is a plain string, and also take an outlet for the table view. Table view. From here you can take table view. What is the purpose of table view? To display a collection of items. Let me have some collection. Or else plain take numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my collection. I want to display the collection view. Generally, we need to implement the delete and data source methods, right? For the table view, to control the table view, the operations which user is performed, those will be triggered here, as well as the metadata what the table view needs. We need to provide from the view controller. We have already specified the table view are controlled by view controller by setting data source and delegate. Let me adapt those two protocols. Generally, while adapting, take extension, or else you can write here itself. But our code should be modular. EI table view delegate EI table view data source. You can go inside and see what are the different methods it has. Okay, these are the different methods it has. I'll write the methods which I need, even for the same for the data source. The table view needs how many rows you want. Okay, in table view we can display rows, right? We need to specify all the rows. How many rows? The method name what we have in the table view data source is number of rows in table view. How many number of rows I want? How many objects in my collection? My collection is names. Names dot count. The second method what we have is cell for route index path. We need to return cell here. How to create the cell here? First of all, we need to ask user cell. First of all, we need to ask table view. Table view, do you have any free cell? User cell is the identifier which we have given in the storyboard. User cell dot text label. The table view cell contains one text label, one image. I'll take you there. One detailed text label and accessory view. Okay, it contains image view. We can set the image view. We can set the text for the label, detailed text label, content view, background view, accessory type. There are different things. Okay. Text label dot text. Label contains the property called text. I am giving users or names, right? Names. We need to give the index. How to get the index? The index path contains section as well as row. I am interested in row. Section is here. We have by default table contains one section. The section index starts from 0. Here you get 0th section for the first cell, you will get 0th row. For second cell, 0th section and first row. The index starts from 0 for sections as well as rows. I just want to return user cell. It is optional, but here it is not expecting optional. So if there is no value, I am just writing AW cell. Perfect. Let me run it. The table you ask to the table view this view controller how many rows you want. We are telling these many rows, and it is asking give me cell for each row. It is giving cell. Here we have not set constraints, so let me set the constraints as well. Select this 0th top 0 0 0. All edges 0, and this is perfect, right? I want to display multi-line text. How to do? Assume that it has big text in one line, it cannot be accommodated. Let me try first it. See, it is truncating, but I don't want to have this. I want to have a multiple line of text here. So what we can do, this is text label, right? User cell text label dot number of lines equals set 0. Let's try it. Check if it is coming. Perfect. Very simple. You need to make the number of lines equal to 0. Okay. I just want to display the image as well. Let me take one image. This is my image. Go to assets and drag that here. Zero 0 0 2 is my image. User cell image view. That image is a property what we have. Image named. Give the name. Sorry. Give the name 0002. That's no extension is required. Okay, I'm setting the image. Let's do that. Okay, my image is too big somehow. It is displayed in the all the cells. Okay, let me make it smaller. Why is this taking this much? My image is actually too big. Okay, what we can do, we can set the height for the table, right? Height for the table cell. Height for row index path. I'm just writing 100 pixel is the height. It should not be more than 100 pixel. Let's try this. Okay, only 100 pixels. The line is text is number of lines, and we are able to display the image. Perfect. Now I want to delete one row. When I swipe like this, I want to show the delete button here. For that, we are having methods. Can you edit row index path? Can I edit or not? Yes, you can edit. And what is the editing style? Whether it is delete or insert. Editing style for row index path. Dot delete. And after pressing the delete button, which method gets called? Here we have commit editing style. Okay, this is commit editing style. Here editing style for route and XPath. Here we need to return editing style. Editing style contains multiple things. I am interested in delete. Okay, this is the return type. Okay, here commit editing style. Okay, what is the editing style? Sometimes I may display insert, sometimes I may display delete. I can check editing style equal to delete. If it is delete, what I need to do? I need to remove the particular row. We are getting index path as well from names. Remove at index path dot row. I removed. After removing, we need to refresh. Table view dot reload is the method to refresh the table view. Simple. Here we are displaying similar image for all the cells. If you want to display multiple different kind of images, you need to take the array with the different images. Okay, I got the delete button. I got the delete button. I got the delete button. When you click on it, commit editing style method get called 3, 4 is gone, 5. Perfect. And what else we have here? Data source we have seen, methods we have seen, required methods, cell identifier. What is the cell identifier? We know. Title and image. Okay. Sometimes you can also set a detailed text label. When you are going for the detailed text label, means two labels. Select this custom cell. It is a subtitle. Okay. When you see the subtitle, you'll get that. Here I can also set some subtitle. User cell detailed text label dot text equal to some. It is going to be similar for everything, and I also want to use the accessory type check mark, or else accessory indicator something is there. Detail button. Now let's see what it is. There are 4 options. Without changing the cell type to subtitle in the storyboard, you cannot get the detailed text label. Okay, this is the detailed text label. Perfect. This is the accessory view. These are the basic properties the table view cell contains. If you want to display only image, some title, you can go for the default cell. If you want to have two different cells, two different images, from here one, here is one. How to do? Then if that is the case, you need to go for the custom cell. I'll keep this as well as in another section I'll display only custom cell. Take one more cell. This is my cell. Set some constants. My height should be something, it should be 100. Again, you can take anything. Image view. By default, the table cell contains only one image view, but I want to have image view at right side, or image view, 2 image views also I can have. Means we need to go for the customization. How to customize? Customizing means I am adding additional properties to the table cell. Okay, and I'll take one label as well. I'll keep it center. Okay, let me set the constraints for this. For time saving, I am directly going for reset to suggested constraints. Okay, select this, reset to suggested constraints. Everything is set. Okay, I want to extend this class actually. This is the table cell. I want to add some more properties. The properties are label and image view. So that if you have any class, to extend that class, to add some more properties, we go for the subclassing. Okay, let me create a subclass for the UI table cell. Command N, Cocoa Touch class, custom cell. It is a subclass of UI table cell. UI table cell. Remove this here. Save it. custom class is created. I just want to declare two more properties. I don't want to declare from there. In the main story, from the main storyboard, I'll give the connections. Here, go here. First of all, you need to change the class name. This is not the UAW cell. This is the custom cell class. Okay, this object is object of custom cell. And now go here, give the connections. This is image view, right? I'll give right image view. Similarly, I'll give name. Name label. Perfect. Now I want to have two sections. In one section I want to use the default cell. In another section I want to use the custom cell. The custom cell, for the custom cell we have not set any identifier, right? Let's set the identifier. I'll give same class name. Class name is custom user identifier. You can take anything. Now I want to have two different sections. Now the table view asks you how many sections you want. By default is 1. Now I set a number of sections, return 2. Okay. For the second section, I need to have the another set of names, right? Numbers. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are my numbers. Okay. Here, number of sections is 2. Here it asks you number of rows in section. By default it was 1, so we have not put any case there, switch case, if conditional statement. Now I put section equal to 0. In section 0 I want to display how many number of objects in my names array. If it is section 1, now I want to display numbers.count. Perfect. Here in section 0 I want to do this. In section, for section 1 I want to do something else. Now what I can do here, if index path dot section, index path contains two things, dot section equal to 0. Okay, I want to execute this. You can optimize it. Let me do for time saving. What is our cell? Custom cell, right? Cell identifier. Okay. Yes, custom cell. By default it returns to the UAW cell. I am trying to convert that into the custom cell. If it is perfect, now our cell, I can also change here. Custom cell. Custom cell contains custom cell contains right image view. Custom cell contains right image view. Come on, custom cell. Small. Oh, perfect. Right image view. Oops, it's not coming. See what's wrong. This is my custom cell. Custom cell dot right image view is not coming. See what the custom cell contains. This is custom cell, right? Oops, where did we declare the outlets? Didn't we declare? See the connections? Yes, there are no outlets. Okay, select the custom cell. Basically, we are declaring properties. From here, we have declared it in the view controller, not in the view controller. We have already drag and dropped them, but it should not be there. Now clear them first. View controller, name label is not, should not be there. Right image view. Now go to custom cell, assistant editor, go to custom cell class. Not to the view controller. Now here you declare them. I already have copied. Okay. Right image view, give the connection, and for the label, give the connection. Perfect. This is how we create the custom cells. Create a separate class, change the class name here, go to assistant, select this cell and go to assistant editor, check if you are in the same custom cell, then drag and drop the outlets. Now if you see, this is my subclass where I want to add additional properties. I added here. Now go to the view controller. Now this contains custom cell dot right image view. It contains right image view. We have image, right? Image named, that is 0002. Similarly, I can set the numbers, right? Custom cell dot text label dot text. Not I don't want to use that. Custom cell dot right name label. You can take anything. It is a label. Label contains a property called text. Text equal to, I have the numbers, right? I just want to convert them into the string. So convert them into the string numbers index path dot row. Return custom cell. If there is no custom cell, return empty cell. Perfect. Anything pending? This is custom cell. Yeah. Oops, what's wrong? Image view dot image. Perfect. What is this? NS layout constants has no member. Okay, if you see here, this is the outlet. Whenever you are creating, it went wrong. It is UI label. When you are changing here in the storyboard also, remove one for this, right? Remove the connection, remove it, then give the connection again. Custom cell. There are different ways to give the connections. I showed you most of them in this tutorial. Different ways we performed. Okay, this is section 0. This is section 1. If you see, this is our custom cell. Okay, in one table view, you can have different kind of cells. Let me make the table view as grouped so that it will be much visible. Go to table view, plain to grouped. See what else is pending. How to refresh a table view? Okay, reload data is the one. If you want to refresh particular cell, okay, reload rows you can go for. If you want to reload a particular section, reload section you can go for. Customize cell, we have a customized now. Customizing means adding some more properties. This is the best way. There are another way also by using prototype cells. I will see that sometime. And delete, we are showing delete. Basically you can have any kind of options. Right now we have delete. Insert also you can have. Multiline text, you can set the number of lines equal to 0. For the custom cell, how to display the multiline text. Okay, automatically the height is getting increased. In our case also the same thing happened. Okay, automatically. Okay, here we are giving 100, right? Let me give more text and see what happens. I have more text. Let's see if the cell height is increasing automatically or not. If it is not increasing, what we need to do for custom cell, what we need to do for prototype cell. Okay, are we able to see the complete text? Okay, let me add some more. Just copy and paste, run it. It is going beyond. Let me put last. Let me put first. I need to see those two strings. gone. It is not automatically increasing the height. Okay, in this case, what we need to do? Okay, here we are setting 100 as fixed. I don't want to set the 100 as fixed so that my table will increase automatically, decrease automatically. Yay. Table. Wait, there is a property called auto. What is that? Let's wait for suggestion. Automatic dimensions. Automatic dimension is the one thing. Let's try with this. Maybe we need to set some more things. Go to video load is the first method which gets called. Table view. Estimated row height. I'm giving some 100. Okay, it is good. Yeah, this is something wrong. So that what we can do is can we go for customization? No, nothing, because here we are getting we are having huge image. If it is small image, no problem. In my case, it is very big image. Same thing for the customization I will do. Maybe it doesn't take. It doesn't take the custom cell. Let's see for the custom cell what we need to do. Does it take? Run it. Huge number. Yep. It doesn't. I'll just take. Here I'll change. Okay. Else I'll create a sub. This is the row, right? This is the custom cell row. I'll give some dummy text. I want to see this. Okay, go to custom cell. Now set the image height constant. Image width is constant, image height also I'll set constant, or else I'll give some spacing top bottom. Perfect. See how many constants the image we contains. It has no left spacing. Let me remove all the constraints. Clear. Now set however you want. I want to maintain 14 pixel, 14 pixel, 14 pixel, and width some 100 pixels. Perfect. Similarly for the label, I don't want to put, I just want to clear everything. For the label, clear everything. Now set space is top space is 10, bottom left space is 20, right space is bottom space is some 10, and this space is some 20. Perfect. Also to display the number of lines, you need to go for the multiline text. This is the number of lines equal to 0. Okay. Let's try these. Okay, this is the first section, ignore it. We are interested in second section. Or else for simplicity what we can do is this is the first section, right? Ignore that. First section just contains text. Second section, it is going bigger. You're able to see the text. One moment. What I can do is let me set the height as well. Height, and keep it always center to the cell. How to set it center? Vertically center. Perfect. In this case, automatically it increases and decreases. Even for the prototype cell as well, we have something. Okay, automatically it is increasing. Let me set for the different text for the different cells. Your numbers, right? Only for even I want to use this. If index path dot row equal to percentile 2 equal to 0. Only for even cells, else do this. Only for even cells, I want to display the big text. For odd cells, I just want to display the numbers. User cell, custom cell dot text label. What is name label, right? Name label dot text. It is getting lengthier. Okay. Numbers index path dot row. Convert this into string. Okay. For the prototype cells, how to automatically increase and decrease in the width and height, I'll mention that in the description, like what we need to use. Or else let me search automatic dimension. Okay, this is the section 0. Automatically it is getting increased. Yeah, here also it is happening, right? Automatically. Based on the text, it is getting increased and decreased. First, last. If there is image view, we need to set some constants for that. Okay, this, see here. This is section. This is row 0, which has big text. This is row 1, which has less text. If it is less text, the cell height is automatically adjusting. This is what we expected. Okay, what else left? Perfect. How does the table prefetch delegate works? Let me show you that as well. Let me implement the table prefetch delegate here and see what are the different methods it has. Data source prefetching. See what are the different methods it has. Table view prefetch row sorted at index. Okay, if you just want to see index paths are ordered according to automatic. Let me implement this method and see when this is getting called, what else can be done over there. Print index path dot index paths we get an array. By using that array, we can fetch data from the service. I'll just print index path. Run it. See what index paths it displays. And scroll. It is not getting called. The reason behind it is there is no delegates has been set. Remember that when you are debugging, the table delegate or data source methods are not getting called. You need to set the delegate and data source. Without setting that, the methods in the view controller will not be called. If you see, this is section, this is row. Now we are in section 0 most of the time, only except one cell. It is calling It is displaying, it is giving index pass for the section 1 row number 1, section 1 row number 2, means which are invisible. For them you can get the data and it will be ready, you can keep it ready for displaying, so that when user scrolls, as and when user scrolls, you can directly display the data instead of hitting the service and fetching it. That is the advantage of prefetch delegate. Thank you for viewing. Please like and subscribe. If you have any doubts, mention that in the comment section. Thank you so much. If you want to have all the interview questions, you can ping me anytime. I'll send them back. Thank you. Thanks a lot.